What are you watching?
Christmas!
You, look pretty sprightly for a man that just got murdered with a sledgehammer.
You know what happens there. What happens when I cross over beyond the veil. How I, with the... what does the...
Fucking hell, mate. You could bore the deathless to death.
You knew I'd be back, right?
Of course I did.
Goodbye, Billy. Bye. Goodbye, Betty, dear. You take care of yourself. Bye. I've got something for you, Billy. Gee, thanks. Goodbye. Bye.
I got you a little something, Kraft. Go ahead, open it. Just tear the... Arr, arr.
What in the name of Osiris's severed scrotum is this shit?
It's a game. I thought maybe we could play together.
So what you've done is buy yourself a game.
No.
Doesn't look like much of a game anyway. Where are the screaming victims?
It's more of a thinky game. You don't have to play if that sounds too hard.
Are you trying to start shit? Old Catan. All of these fucking settlers!
Can I set it up?
Hold your horses. I got you a little something too.
Really?
Well, my memory's still a little bit... What's the word? Completely fucked! But you live indoors, and not in the heart of the sun, so we must have gotten along at some point. And plus, it's Goatmas.
Goatmas?
Yeah, Goatmas. I'm going to improve the holiday. Invert all of the decorations.
Upside down Christmas would still be nice.
Here. Do you remember Pandora? Well, I flogged her box, her, pithos, her jar, a couple of thousand years back, and I emptied its contents into that very container. But some cunt forgot to put air holes in the lid.
Hope is dead?
Not dead. Just fucking sick. And not in a good way. Every human I showed that to woke up dead with her asshole on backwards. And I was very thorough with my testing.
It's nice.
So we're gonna fucking play or what?
Yeah, we will.
You know this game needs at least 3 players, right?
Yeah, thought I'd have more friends by now.
That was not a safe bet. Alright, I'll be player 1 and 2.
I don't think that'll work properly.
Well, unless the box comes with friends included, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
Yeah.
You know, you should try being more fucking friendly. Take it from me, I'm a people person.
Are you ready? Do you know how to play?
No, I wasn't reading that. After I skimmed the first page, I was trying to work out if there was any crafty origami I could use to jam the instructions through my eye and save myself from the extra Neptunian dork extravaganza that awaited me.
It'll be fun. I'll explain. Okay, so the first player to 10 victory points is the winner. You get victory points by using your resources to build roads and cities and by development cards. And you get resources if you have a settlement next to a resource whose numbers has been rolled on the dice. But you don't have enough resources to do all the things that you want to do, so you've got to trade with your chismas friends.
Piece of piss, mate.
Okay, whoever rolls highest goes first. I rolled a 9.
Yeah, your number is small mouse. Let me show you how it's done. I rolled goat eyes. Triple sixes.
But I only put 2 dice in the cup.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Do you want to roll for the other player?
How's he going to beat triple sixes with only 2 dice, mate?
Guess I hadn't thought of that. So, anyway, going clockwise, we put down a little house and a little road, and you want to try and be next to as many different kinds of things as you can. That's counterclockwise, not clockwise.
It's goat-wise, mate. Always goat-wise. These Catan cunts really ought to diversify. You can't create a great civilization with bricks and rocks and a few fucking sheep. You'll create the same degenerate cesspool of recycled ideas that we have to suffer in the creatively bankrupt and imaginatively stagnant year of 2017.
I'm going to start us off going the other way. I'm going to put down a little house and a little road.
What's the deal with the dickhead in the desert?
Oh, well, if you roll a 7, no one gets any rocks or sheepses or wheatses or anything this turn. And if you've got more than 7 resources, then you've got to chuck half of them away. And then you get to move the robber to a new tile. And if that tile's next to someone else's house, he lets you steal one of their cards.
Like fuck he does. The first time that nefarious fuck crossed my borders, he would be easily captured. Because here's the thing, Pogo. If we look at the supplied literature, he appears to be the only grey-skinned individual in a land populated exclusively by white cunts. He'd stick out like Pazuzu's pulsating purple penis. I'd soon shackle him at the castle gates and give him a Spanish tickling.
That doesn't sound so bad.
The Spanish tickler is an iron claw. Those long, curved spikes are the perfect shape for stripping flesh from bone. They could force a scream out of a man that will shatter glass. I'd flay that thieving ne'er-do-well and hang the cunt by the castle gates as a warning that you don't fuck with Kraft's masonry.
Okay, no robber. House rules. We'll just skip a turn for 7. So now we collect one of each resource that our second town touches. Okay. Now, on your turn, you roll the dice, and if a number near your house comes up, you get sheeps or bricks or whatever. And then you can build or trade, or both. Or you can buy one of those development cards.
Any, restrictions on trade?
No, none. You can ask for whatever you want. Even a hug from your best pal. That's not part of the game, though. That's just part of being a good friend guy.
You best stop trying to Kevin Spacey way into my anus there, Jabba the Orange. I ain't that kind of girl.
I didn't mean it like that.
Now, would anyone at this table like to make an investment in their future? I can ensure that their nights will be mostly free from long knives. Oh look, a gentleman and scholar, whose hat is exactly the right size for his head, has decided to make an offering to his future king.
This kind of seems like cheating.
It's politics.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yep. My role?
Yeah.
Ah, that was lucky. Looks like the bank owes me a couple of sheep. Alright. I'm going to have me one of the development cards.
You're not supposed to look through those.
Can I play this?
Not on the same turn that you buy it. You can play it at the start of your next turn, but only one.
Well, that's fucking baby disco. Alright, I'll pass my turn to me. Now, I'd like to offer my cereal grain and rocks as tribute to me, in the hope that I will avoid being purged from this strangely hexagonal land by myself, and I'll pass my turn.
You know, this is nice, Kraft. I'm sorry I told the internet I wanted a new Kraft. I didn't really mean it. This Kraft is the best Kraft.
If the crawling chaos in my cranium is any indication, this is not the worst day I've ever had.
Santa Claus on Mars? Where will we get a Santa Claus? There's only one Santa Claus, and he's on Earth.
Well, I guess that takes care of that. Didn't I tell you it was a foolish idea to seek advice from that old man?
This is a serious matter, Voldar, and desperate problems require desperate deeds. Earth has had Santa Claus long enough. We will bring him to Mars.
I'm against it. Our children are fine the way they are. I don't want any Santa Claus bringing them toys and games. They'll start playing and laughing and running underfoot. They'll become a nuisance.
I've made my decision. We leave for Earth tonight. Rigna, Lomos, prepare spaceship number 1.
Alright, I'm gonna smash up my Goat Palace, and that earns me my 10th point. Victory is mine! There is no corner of this land that I have not conquered! My enemies lay dead at my feet! As I stand atop a pile of their putrefying corpses, I look out to lands across the sea, and I know that I will burn it all, because I am Armageddon incarnate!
Yeah, you're right. You win. That was a fun game. Did you want to play again?
Nah, some other time, Pogo. I should get myself a Spanish tickler while the goat sails are still on.
just a photo then. Merry Goatmas Kraft.